Andy is the king of California, the home of movie stars and lawyers. It's the capital of sin. Andy's got a single rule that he lives by, that he never wrestles men. No, Andy never wrestles men. No.
Hello, Mr. Lawler, Jerry Lawler. Do you remember me? I'm Andy Kaufman from Hollywood. Remember you pushed me around in the ring last time I was down in Memphis, Tennessee? Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Lawler. I am not a hick. I am not from Memphis, Tennessee. I don't come from Tennessee like you do, okay? I come from Hollywood, California, where I make movies and TV shows. I am a national television star, and I want the respect that I deserve when I come down to Memphis. And I don't like any hick like you pushing me around in the ring. I never agreed to wrestle you. I was wrestling someone else. You stuck your nose in. You came in the ring. You pushed me around, and now you know what I'm going to do? Mr. Lawler, I have a lot of money, okay? A lot of money. And I've hired a lawyer, and I'm going to sue you for every cent that you've got. Every cent that you're worth. You will be in debt to me for the rest of your life. You'll never eat again when I'm through with you. You'll wish you never heard the name Andy Kaufman. Do you hear me? Do you believe me? You don't believe me? Just in case you don't believe me, I brought my lawyer with me. You'll meet him right now, Mr. Bob Zmunda.
Well, Mr. Kaufman, the bottom line is this. The law is the law. Assault and battery is assault and battery. It does not matter if this man attacked you viciously on the street of New York City or in L.A. Well, it wouldn't happen in Los Angeles here. But in the South, if you were attacked on the street or if you were attacked in a wrestling ring, you did not sign any contract that you were going to wrestle that man that evening.
That's right.
He jumped in the ring. He hit you. It's just as much if a spectator jumped in that ring and hit you over the head, like this man clubbed you. I saw the tape.
Tell me, do I have a case? I have a case, Mr. Zmunda?
You have a perfect case.
Well, let me just say this, Andy Kaufman. You can sue me and you can get all of these. This lawyer looks like the kind of guy that specializes in whiplash cases, that chases the ambulances. You can get all the lawyers you want to, Andy Kaufman, and you can sue me all you want to, but I've got a very simple solution for you, wimp. And I've realized that he's obviously got somebody taping this, or he's going to find out what I say. So if Andy Kaufman wants to live out his fantasy of being a wrestler, I can let him live that out real easily, Lance. If he would ever once step into the wrestling ring with a man, you would see what it would be like to be a wrestler, and it would end your fantasies and end your dreams in just about 30 seconds, and you would never want to be in a wrestling ring again. So if you want to do that, we can settle it two ways, Andy Kaufman. We can settle it in court, which your case is a joke. Lance, I barely pushed the guy. That's a joke. Or what I would propose, and what I think everybody would love to see, is Andy Kaufman come and get in the ring with a real wrestler and let him see what it's like to really wrestle.
You know what, Mr. Lawler? I've heard all these things you've been saying about me on television. You want to wrestle me? You want to wrestle me, Memphis style? All right, fine. I'm not afraid of you, Mr. Lawler, because let me tell you something. True, I only wrestle women, but I've wrestled women that are a lot bigger and stronger than you. Matter of fact, they're probably smarter than you because you don't have any brains. You're from Memphis, Tennessee. All you do is plow the fields and farm and farm and is that how you talk from Memphis, Tennessee, Mr. Lawler? See, Mr. Lawler, you don't have any brains. I'm from Hollywood. I have the brains. That's how I win my matches. I say the bigger they come, the harder they fall. You might be twice as big as me, but I've wrestled women that are twice as big as me, and I've mopped the floor with them. And that's what I'm going to do with you, Mr. Lawler. You challenged me to a wrestling match. I think you bit off a little more than you can chew.
Well, Andy, I got news for you. I'm going to show you what it's like to be a real professional wrestler. Because it's very different from climbing in the ring with women when you're going to be climbing in the ring with me.
I'm going to wipe the floor with you, Mr. Lawler. I'll give you a little sample. This is what's going to happen when you and I wrestle each other in Memphis. Come here. What's your name?
Susan.
How tall are you, Susan?
6 foot.
And how much do you weigh?
327.
327 pounds. That's a lot more than you weigh, Lawler. Okay? Watch this. Let's go. Come on, baby! That's what's just gonna happen to you, Lawler! See? Come on, baby! Come on!
Andy, I think you really hurt her.
Doesn't matter. She doesn't have any money. She's poor. She can't sue me. See, I can do anything I want. The camera off. Shut this camera off. Come on, baby. Wrestle.
Because I got news for you, Andy Kaufman. I make my living. I put my food on the table by wrestling. And it's a very serious sport to me. And I don't like anybody like you coming around and making fun of it or thinking that they can do it, just come walking in off the street. So I'm going to show you just how serious it is. So don't expect any mercy from me, Andy Kaufman.
Is that how you talk to me? Understand, Mr. Lawler?
Because when you climb in that ring, I'm going to consider you a professional wrestler, and I'm going to burst your bubble about being a wrestler. And it'll be the last time you ever want to wrestle. It'll be the last time you ever want to step in the ring. And it'll be the last time that you fantasize about being a wrestler. Andy Kaufman, you're going to get hurt, son.
Kaufman's in the ring, but not for long. Look at him. He's outside again, running away. He's gone again. Andy, you didn't want any part of it.
Let me ask you something. Did you come down here to wrestle or act like an ass?
And Lawler right now is saying, here it is, come and get me in the headlock. I'm going to let you have this shot. Kaufman's not sure at all about it, but Lawler is. Come and get that headlock on me, Andy. Do your best. He slammed Kaufman on a side suplex. Kaufman is down and maybe out. No, his leg's twitching. Lawler with a pile driver. Only the second move by Lawler, and bang goes Kaufman. It's going to be a disqualification. Danny Davis, his manager, not believing it. Jerry Lawler, 6 minutes and 50 seconds with a pile driver, has been disqualified. The winner by disqualification, Andy Kaufman. 6. Lawler rolling, he's going to give
it to him again. He figures he's already lost it. Andy Kaufman's personal manager, George Shapiro, is screaming at Lawler. He can see his star. Zmunda telling him to get him out of the ring. Lawler, one of the most destructive holds